Speaking of full-on motocross bikes, we have the RM-Z450 and the 250. I know they look very similar. They're both 4-stroke engines. These are more of a straight rate kickstart on these particular models. Phenomenal bike. They're rated one of the best handling bikes out there on the market. So if this is something you're looking at getting into, phenomenal bike, one of my favorites out there. You're gonna find some differences on them. These are kickstart only, so no little red button to press right there. So if you're okay with that, not a problem on. These are great bikes, so just something to think about. So different price ranges you're gonna find. Sometimes when you get into the electronics and they've got more bells and whistles on them, that tends to drive the price up a little bit. And that's what's great about something like this, is if you're maybe afraid to getting deep into the electronics, these are going to be a little more simplified, or you can fiddle with it a little bit more, and it's not going to be as stressful, and you don't feel like you have to dig into an owner's manual as much, or feel like you're dealer bound to actually bring the bike in and have it worked on. So awesome options here. Okay, well gang, we're going to get into the fast stuff now. So sport bikes. Okay, sport bike is a sport bike. If you want your hair on fire and you want to be ripping around, these are basically a scalpel of a motorcycle when you're out on the road. They handle great. A little more aggressive riding position. You're going to be in more of that Olympic riding position. They're great for keeping you trim because you are a little more athletic on these bikes. And you know, if you've got a local track around, that's what these bikes are really designed for. I've been racing on the racetrack for years. I actually teach road racing classes and supermoto classes. The 750 is one of my favorite GSX-Rs out there. Kind of fits right in the middle of all those bikes. The 600's a great bike. It's a little more nimbly, a little more higher revving. This one's got a little more torque to it. Then if you get into the 1000cc sport bikes, those are definitely a lot more of a handful. So it just kind of depends on your skill rate. If you're a new rider, I wouldn't recommend getting into a 1000cc sport bike. That's something maybe you want to cut your teeth on maybe a 600 or 750. Honestly, I've had my 750 for years. I really don't find any necessity to jump into a bigger cc bike. These will actually come real close to competing with a lot of your 1000cc bikes out there. They'll catch you on the straightaways, but as soon as you get to the turns, you'll be right up there with them or passing them up there. So phenomenal units, mad braking on them, great handling bike. And these are a 4-stroke motorcycle.